right, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it's Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl Monday in Australia, and the Kansas City Chiefs have just fucking won back-to-back Super Bowls. Pretty good game, actually. The only reason it was good is because it was close and it had a pretty exciting finish, but for the most part, it was just horse shit. It fucking sucked. Everyone played shit. It was low scoring. There were fucking mistakes everywhere. I can't imagine Purdy going back to the big dance again. He looks like he should be a primary school teacher. Mahomes, he's probably got another 7 Super Bowls in him. That cunt is just incredible. He just fucking eats pressure up. It doesn't even seem to faze him. He's like one of those guys like Brady in that when the stakes are highest, they pull out their absolute fucking best. And that's what Mahomes did today. I think the biggest mistake of the game, in a game with many mistakes, was in overtime, the 49ers probably should have just gone for a touchdown instead of kicking that goal. Because you've got to assume fucking Mahomes, no matter what, is marching down the field for a fucking touchdown. So in that position, even if you don't get the touchdown, 0 is just as good as 3. If you're thinking Mahomes is going to fucking score a touchdown, which he fucking inevitably did. I'm fucking over Travis Kelce as well. I don't know who I dislike more, fucking Taylor Swift or that Kelce cunt. People would assume I like Kelce as well. Big, obnoxious, great player. Looks like he loves a drink. Fuck Kelce. He annoys the shit out of me. And not as much as Taylor Swift, though. She is goddamn annoying. And she's like a 4, by the way. Maybe she can pass as like a 6 because she's so rich and famous and whatever. But I don't see what's going on there. Plus, she's fucked just about all of Hollywood. John Mayer, I don't know who else actually. I took a big deep breath to name all the people and the only one I could think of was Mayer. I kind of like her music though. I don't mind a couple of those Taylor Swift songs. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. I tell you who I wouldn't like to be. Fucking Taylor Swift's next boyfriend. Trying to compete with fucking getting railed out by Travis Kelce after a Super Bowl win. Fuck that. How inferior would you feel every single time? Even if you're doing your best, in the back of your head, you'd be going, fucking, there's no way this is as good as fucking what Kelce did after the Super Bowl, is it? There's no way. Oh, fuck them both. So anyway, fucking, it seems that quite a lot of people enjoyed Andre's fucking email yesterday, including Andre himself. Said he had a good laugh. And a bunch of other cunts had a good laugh. I actually enjoyed it myself. I had a good laugh too. Here's the thing. If you're agreeing with me on like even 30% of the shit I say, you're fucking out of your mind. Do you know how many fucking wrong streets I've gone down? How many dead-end rabbit holes I've been down? How many lost causes I've supported? I'm the king of the supporting a lost cause. So I know I drive fucking half of you completely nuts with some of my ideas and theories and opinions, but that's part of it. You fucking suck it up. That's what you get from the boy Al. You don't know where he's going to come out on a fucking subject. He's studying Buddhism. He's supporting dictators. He's stopped killing insects because of the karma. And then he comes on the podcast and says he wants fucking Taylor Swift and Kelce to, you know. I'll just fucking throw it out there. Anyway, fucking congrats to KC. Kansas City Chiefs. I reckon Mahomes he's at least got another 3 in him. He's so fucking good. And someone that can swallow the pressure like that, they don't come around often. Did you see Purdy's face? Purdy looked like he was about to fucking pass out. Mahomes looked like he was on holiday. Anyway, it's fucking Monday again, and you know what that means. It's Ask Boyle time. So, if any of you cunts have a question you would like answered by one of the greatest minds of the generation, comedian, philosopher, crane operator, Le Boyle, then head to my website, boylecomedy.com. There's a section there called Ask Boyle. Put in your details, ask me a question, send it through. I need some questions. While you're there, join the Patreon. The first Degeni Diaries, fingers crossed, everything goes well, will be out tomorrow, Tuesday, American Tuesday, actually. And if things don't go well, Wednesday. But this week, the Degeni Diaries begin. So join the Patreon. If you're a member of the Patreon who wants to get interviewed on the Degeni Diaries, then send me a message. I'm compiling a list. Get on it. It's £1 a month. Everything's at boylecomedy.com. Anyway, let's get to this week's Ask Boyle. This week's Ask Boyle is actually more of a hypothetical Monday. Tell me why. Hypothetical Monday. Hypothetical Monday. Anyway, it was sent in by my man fucking Big Red out there in the USA. And this is his hypothetical. Would you rather be covered in feathers or covered in scales? Plot twist. You can't swim with the scales and you can't fly with the feathers. Well, ready, Red Rooster? You have come to the right place. Now, like practically, I would think having feathers would be better. Like functionally, it will protect you from harsh weather. Like on a rainy day or a windy day, you've got the feathers there. They're completely fucking buffeting you from the wind and the rain and all the elements. But you look fucked with feathers. Depending on what feathers. Are they just plain white chicken feathers? Or are they fucking delicious, hot fucking peacock feathers? Or one of those real cool dancing birds that fucking have that beautiful like plumage that they show when they want to fuck one of the female ones. That's all right. I was thinking just plain white bullshit feathers. But if you got some cool colors, a bit of aqua in there, a bit of red, I'm thinking that's looking all right. But who wants to touch someone with feathers? It's not a nice touch on the skin, is it? So I'm thinking practically you would choose the feathers, but if you want to get like laid, you would go with scales. Scales are hot. The only problem is you have to be out there in the sun, but if you've got scales, you can still fuck. Like, remember that girl out of X-Men, that blue girl who had the scales and shit? Was that turning anyone off, or was it turning people on? Was anyone looking at her going, that's disgusting, I wouldn't fuck her with those scales? No, you were like, that's a new fucking frontier. I want a piece of that. I want to be the first guy that does that. So scales, like, practically, they're shit. Like, you have to stay out on a rock and absorb the sun and shit. But, like, you can still operate in the world. Maybe people will still want to fuck you if you got feathers. But they used to do that to people back in the day, tar and feather them. Was anyone fucking those tarred and feathered guys? I don't think so. And also, the scales, you can just pretend they're fucking tattoos anyway. You got those people that are just covered in fucking tats. You're like, yeah, I'm a tat guy. So I'm thinking scales. But the other thing is you'll look like a reptilian. Are you talking fish scales? I'm thinking more like snake scales. Do snakes have scales? I don't even know. Scaly snake. I think they do. Either way, fish scales, snake scales, same fucking thing. I'll take the scales over the feathers. I will take being able to operate and fuck in the world over being protected from the elements. You know what I mean? So that's it. Boyle's a scaly cunt. That'll do it for tonight. Fucking join the Patreon and I'll see you the fuck later.